very well.
Here we go.
Hey, what do you know? It's time for the show.
It's 6:08 p.m. on Sunday, the 20th of August, 2023, and we're live. We're 8 minutes late, but we're live, by God.
Hey, Possum Grits. Good to see you.
Oh, yeah, I got to get back over to the chat thing here and take a look at the comments coming in. I haven't done that. It's two different panels for intros, and oh, there's a bunch of people in there. Say hello, everybody.
Hey, hello, everybody.
Hello.
Yeah, so Julian's here. Hollywood Polo's here. Possum Grits is here. Someone else is here. I can't remember who it was.
Stretch is here.
Kelly's here.
Yep.
Some other dude. I don't remember who he was. Oh, Derek's here.
Oh, he's all shaved all right. You should have seen before the show started. That's why we started late.
Yeah.
It's all gone everywhere.
Like everywhere?
Everywhere.
It's how when you get to be my age. Wait till you guys get older. You got more hair growing out of your ears than you do on top of your head. I just haven't figured that out.
He dropped the Depends and showed us everything.
You said you wouldn't tell.
You're going to need a new banner made for behind you now that you're shaved.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I noticed something new up here on my screen. Let me see what this is. I hope it's.
Oh.
Did it do
sure,
something?
Polo.
Oh, it shows. It never showed this before. It shows the broadcast. It used to just show the broadcast for me and Bart because we're the admins on this StreamYard channel. But now it's showing Mike and Poe on there too. Can you see that up in the top right, Bart?
Yeah.
Okay, I never saw that. Did you ever seen that before? I think that's
It puts it up there.
Oh,
it's been doing that. I wasn't going to point out that it was been done.
Never mind.
You asked, so
I should have never asked him. What I asked him for, that was
I had to not lie.
Never mind, everybody. I thought I found something cool.
I put the.
No, not that you came here to hear about the weather, but you expect it to be hot where Bart is. He lives in the desert. You know, I've always said they always say those people down there they can't grow food. I said, well, send them money, send them food. I said, move somewhere where something grows. I mean, what the heck? What's the problem? But it's been not the heat index. The regular temperature here the last couple of days has been 105.
Wow.
And we went to eat the other night. It was cool. A few nights we had some cool nights, and we took the Jeep out. I think I put a little thing on the channel. I put the Jeep out and went out to eat, and I caught more food in my beard than I did anywhere else. And I knew this heat was coming, and I said, "That's it." So I got the sheep shears out, and I went at it. Cheryl said I should.
That's pretty bad that you got so much food in your beard. You just said, "Screw it, I got to cut it off." There's no food. I just got to cut it off.
It is. It was just getting. Yours is nicely groomed, but mine was just getting to be a fuzzball.
Like with that old Globetrotters cartoon from the 70s when the dude had all the stuff hidden in his afro. Remember that? Pull out different things.
See, but I'd be willing to bet you Bart uses feminine hair care products in his beard.
Oh.
It just looks too nice.
I used to use feminine products in my beard, but the string kept hanging out, and people knew what I was
I can't go anywhere with you guys. I just can't go anywhere.
Nope.
You set them up, we spike them.
That's right. I'll tell you what, I'm trying to think of something that's been interesting going on in gaming this last week. I don't know. My birthday was last week. I made a killing, man. I made a killing. I got gift cards out because people know that I've been waiting for always waiting for the new games on the Switch to come out, the new pinball on Pinball FX. And I've been griping to my family that, I got to buy them for the computer so you guys can come over and play them on the cabinet, the nice cabinet out there. I like them I got to double dip and buy them. So everybody bought me gift cards. They said, no, we don't want to hear you bitch anymore about, now, you're getting save them for all the FX pinball games that come out and you can get them. So I saw the new Star Trek coming out and a new Marvel one's coming out. And I said, wow, I can get them. So I'm kind of excited about that.
Yeah, that's what, Thursday? Is that
The
when they're coming?
24th.
Yeah,
24th. Yeah.
Oh,
I think that's
You're
Thursday.
soon.
Yeah. So it's I'm excited for it. I am excited for it. I don't know. Let's see. Gideon's asking what's the news from American Truck or European Truck Sim 2? Maybe we have some breaking news. Breaking news from the Netherlands. What's going on, Gideon? What's up with European Truck Sim?
Must be missing part of it.
And while we're waiting for it to type, he asked me earlier how my truck is still white. We did that convoy thing. We had to get rid of all the mods, so my truck was just plain white. It was prettyful. It was gorgeous, and I haven't put my mods back on yet, so it's still just white. But I'm waiting for Gideon to type out what the big news is. Maybe it's a whole paragraph of news, and he's trying to type it all out.
Speaking of mods on American Truck Simulator, I've just started playing with that, and I was going to ask you before the show started, but we're running late anyway. I've just experimenting with downloading these mods. I want my Walmart to be Walmart and not Walbart or Walmart. Right? But I think
Walmart.
Yeah, Walbert.
Walmart. I think I figured that out though. It just looks like it's a little file that I put in the mods folder in the document folder.
Yeah. Well, if you get them on the workshop, which when you go into the mod thing, right when you start up Truck Sim, go into your mod manager, and there's a button on the top for for workshop. It'll take you right into the workshop, and then anything that you see in there, like if you find that Real Companies mod, you can type in Real Companies, it'll come up, and then you just subscribe to it like it's a YouTube channel, and then it automatically downloads it to your mod manager, and then you just got to push it over and make it active. So all the workshop ones are really easy to install.
Okay, I'll
If you
try
get
to
them
figure
at
out.
a third party place, then you got to move the file into your mods folder and all that stuff. But
Right.
the workshop ones, and if you want, sometime this week, we can link up and
We'll hook up because I think now see that's different. I know you said something about your paint jobs. I know that I had a real trouble. That's why I hooked up with Gideon and did that run with him. Is I found out that that DLC that he got me, that just gets you. You still, when you buy your truck, you deck it out. I bought my truck, I decked it out, but there was more stuff to deck it out with. It still cost me phony money, the
Right.
simulator money. It didn't cost me anything, but there was stuff. And I don't know if you saw. I think part of that package was that Copperhead paint job. See,
Right.
that wasn't a mod. That's just part of the American Truck Simulator, part of that, not a mod, a DLC. And man, I just fell in love. There was a whole bunch of beautiful ones, but I love that Copperhead one.
Yeah, it's pretty nice looking. It's pretty nice. But yeah, the mods they're fairly straightforward. There's a mod that I want to get for you. If I don't think it's a workshop mod, but I watch you and I know you're worried about your fuel all the time. But there's a mod so you can change your dashboard display and it'll show you how many miles you got till empty.
Well, I did figure out. I'm so blind. It's hard for me to see those gauges. Which one? So what I did was I paused one of my recordings and got up close to the screen. I said, "Okay, that's the fuel one." And now
it also shows on your GPS thing.
You sent me a message saying, and I've noticed that. But you know what I learned? It's you always stop. Two things you do: always stop for fuel because you never want to run out of gas. I mean, if you got time and you're not sure, get gas. It's simple. Right. And the other thing is just keep track of your time and pull over and take one of those 10-hour rests, which I like to follow your lead on that. Drive during the day, and if you notice it's getting toward nighttime, take that 10 hours rest so you can start out again in the morning time. Do your daytime driving.
Yeah, and that's especially good if you're doing the World of Truck jobs because the timing is based on real time, so you don't even have to worry about being late. You can sleep for 10 hours. It takes you 15 seconds to do it, and it doesn't hurt you. So Gideon said the big news. SDI showed cities for the new map DLC, which is coming out for European Truck Simulator. It's got some Bosnia stuff, Albania, Kosovo stuff. So that's pretty cool. So they're showing some pictures for the new DLCs.
Well, that's cool. Okay. Yeah, I drove through Kosovo before. Was stationed there.
Yeah.
But
nice.
where's he said? What was that town he saw? Pristina. That's up north. We were in the eastern coordinate. So that would have been north of us where I was at. I was near Skopje. Nice.
What's Polo saying?
Well, the only last few things I want to say about truck simulators, I'm really getting into it. I made some. By the way, those adjustments you told me to make on the steering wheel, that slider bar, I forget the terminology, but anyway, I made some more adjustments on it. And I don't know if you've watched. I'm staying between the lines a little bit better than I was. Most of it's not the controller anymore. It's just me reaching over to grab my vape or me taking a look at something, glancing at my cell phone. Next thing I know, I've seen you even do it in some. You're just like, whoa, keep an eye on it. Just you can be all over.
Yeah. Now, Kelly, since we're talking American Truck Simulator, and Kelly's telling Derek there that we watched his video, I do got to get, Derek did his big run. A little spoiler alert for people. He went all the way across Texas on I-10. He started in Las Cruces, New Mexico, got on the 10. He drove all the way across on the 10, went to Beaumont. So that means he drove right through Van Horn, right here, didn't stop, say hi, didn't buy me a coffee, didn't even honk his horn when he went through, the fucker. So he thought he was on my list before. It's on now. No,
that's something I've debated, the truck sim thing when I first started. I thought, I love the flight sim. I've always been into flying and stuff. But I thought, I just don't know how much I'd enjoy this driving sim. But I think the thing about the driving sim compared to the flying's cool anyway because you're flying. But this truck sim, there's a game element to it. Keeping track of your time, making sure you get fuel, making sure you get the proper amount of rest, stopping at way stations, not running red lights. I mean, there's some gaming element into it where you've got to accomplish certain things to earn a certain amount of money and to build your business. So I don't know, to me, it's got a lot of gaming challenges and things you got to do. And it makes your mind work. I don't know. I enjoy the hell out of it. It's fun.
Yeah. It's an interesting, I didn't know how much I'd like it either. When I bought the thing, it was on sale for $5. I said, what the heck? It's $5.
Yeah.
And it was like right away. I'm like, holy crap! And then I missed the sale on all the DLCs because I didn't buy them on the sale because I didn't want to buy them if I didn't like it. And then I waited for that other sale, and of course Gideon gifted me Texas, so that was cool. But
Well, I did. If you saw my video, I bought a. Poe talked me into buying this. Didn't talk me into it, but he suggested this video, like $1.99 truck sim game. It was fun, but you can only play it on the handheld. It wasn't very good. But then on my birthday, the unknown gamer Travis was over here, and we were scanning through there. He says, "Oh, you got all these gift cards. We got to spend some money." So we're looking through there, and we found another truck simulator, and it's pretty cool. You can use your controllers. You can change your views like American Truck Simulator, and I can even hook up my steering wheel, my pedals. The only thing is the gas pedals don't work. You got to use the buttons on there for the gas and brake. But I'll tell you what, it's kind of a crap down version of American Truck Simulator. But if you want to play on the Switch, it's plays pretty good. I mean, it's got some similarities. So
nice.
There you go. Switch does have a decent one for $2.99 right now on sale. So.
Nice. You can drive on the go.
Yeah, you can drive while you're driving.
If you're driving with your Switch on the steering wheel. I swear, officer, I was paying attention to the road. It was just the wrong road.
Well, you just buy a Tesla and let it drive you around while you drive your Switch. I never have I want to get into that.
We got an important question here from Polo. Did you guys buy Xenotilt on Friday for Steam? It's a new pinball game. I did not. I didn't know. I didn't even hear about it.
What was
never
that
heard
one?
of it.
What was that one that was gifted to us? What was the name of that?
Oh my gosh, was it Dragon something or Dragon Tilt or something like that? Or
yeah. It must be different than this.
Xenotilt. Is it got like? Is it based on Predator or Alien? Xenomorphs? I don't know.
I'm bringing up my
Demon Tilt. Is that what that other one was? Demon Tilt?
I don't know.
I'd have to open up my Steam. I could.
Yeah. No, you're right. I just looked it up. Yeah, it's Demon Tilt was the prior game.
It's Toilet Tilt.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, Demon Tilt. That came out for like PS4 and.
Yep, Demon Tilt. Yeah.
So that's not the same one we got, is it, Bart?
No, this is a new one. Let's see.
I was trying to find the name of the new. Cool. I got that zombie. Oh, zombie rollers pinball. I'm bringing it up now.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, that's kind of a fun little game on the Switch.
Yeah, Xenotilt is a follow-up to Demon Tilt. It looks like it is. It's on sale, 10% off, $13.49 right now. Offer ends on the 25th.
Yeah, that
Derek
looks cool.
Wants it, and Champagne Room wants it on my friends list. That's cool. I can't bring that screen over here, I don't think, so I can't show it. But I probably could, but I don't know how to do that. So I'll just let you guys look at my ear while I watch it.
Zombie Rollers Pinball Heroes. That's a fun little pinball game. I think Poe commented on it. He said he liked it. Maybe it was Mike, but it's kind of different. You battle these zombies and you go to different worlds and you got to do different things. It's kind of it's a RFG. That's a real fun game. Real fun game.
Yeah, so Link says he likes the sim type games. Link Cherry Tree. I don't think we've seen him before.
No,
I don't know.
No. It's new.
Nice to have you here with us.
I'm going to share a screen. I'm going to share a screen here. I'm so into. Let's see if I can find it. I'm so into it. I had Mario Kart for my background on my Mario Kart Deluxe 8 on the background of my computer screens forever. I mean, ever since it came out, and now my latest. There's my latest.
Nice.
Shows you how carried away I've gotten with this stuff.
Yeah,
Well,
you
that's
can
cool.
hardly see those scratches in the paint. It's pretty good.
There's not a scratch on that thing right now. I got zero damn. I take that thing in. Have you found the detail shop yet?
I haven't needed it.
Huh?
I haven't needed it. I don't scrape up as good stuff as you do.
That's probably true. I'm getting better though.
How do you make that chat? Are you talking about this thing that keeps popping up, Link? Or are you talking about the chats that we're putting up in the thing? It's built into StreamYard. That's how we're doing that.
It's like the old pop-up video. Remember pop-up video?
Yeah. Pop video. Pop.
Oh, he's talking about my desktop icons. Well, that's not my main screen, man. That's
I think that's what he saw. Looks like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was looking to see what programs you had on there. All kind of porn.
The other one has all the porn.
Yeah.
Porn hub.
Man, there's the G-Force experience right there. This little one right here. Let's hit it and see what happens. Oh, there it is. American Truck Simulator, Death Stranding, OBS Studio, and Rocket League.
Truck stems.
Okay, how do I get that off of here? Nobody wants to see my screen. Unless you want to see some more of my screens, I could share them all.
That's that mighty Kenworth W900 right there. That's what Greg was showing.
Nice. Oh, I found out something about your truck, Off-Grid. Did you guys see the new Transformers movie? It's the thing with the Beast, the new one. It actually had
seen it.
Yeah, Optimus Prime is a Freightliner truck on it, and you know the flat face truck.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because I saw it, I'm like, oh, Freightliner. So he's a Freightliner truck. Yep. I thought that was pretty cool.
I think there's a mod you can get the Optimus Prime paint job. I think.
Oh, cool. Yeah, he's a Freightliner truck. Yep.
So you drive a Fruitliner, Bert? A Freightliner. That's a slip of the tongue. It's a Freightliner.
Yeah. That's what I was driving for a long time till we got that W900 pack. So now I'm driving the W900. But
I love that Kenworth.
Yeah.
I drive down the street all the time, and we were driving into town today, and I came up alongside passing one of these Kenworths, and I hollered. I rolled down your window, and I hollered. I said, "Hey, I got one just like that, but my paint job's better."
Nice. Yeah.
I was in my little Prius. He goes, "Yeah, right, you little pussy. I bet you got one of these."
Right. Yeah, I do notice that I'm paying more attention to the trucks on the highway now. But we're right there on the I-10 at the Holiday Inn where we work, and I'm sitting there watching in the window, trucks just going by, and I try to recognize, hey, look, there goes the Kenworth. There's a lot of those Freightliner Cascadias, though. That's a popular truck, apparently, because I see them all day long.
Oh, I see them all the time out here.
Yeah.
There's Fruitliner and Peterbilts. And then you got your Kenworth, which is your man truck. You got your Peterbilt and your Fruitliner and your Kenworth.
Yeah. Kelly's dad worked for Freightliner for 33 years.
Nice.
That's why I started driving Freightliner when I first bought my truck. I'm like, I'm going to buy a Freightliner because Kelly's dad worked there. And then now I got the W900. I gave my Freightliner to whatever that guy's name is that I can't say properly, Umut or something. His name is UMUT. I don't know how you even pronounce that. But he drives out of my Phoenix garage. He's my main driver.
That's what I mean about the attitude. The thing about this being a game is the fact is you can build you're not only driving, you're trying to hone your skills in as far as not doing what I do. And my big thing is hitting guardrails, but it's usually minimal damage. But thank God for them. But you can build a business. That's what you've done. You got people driving for you now. You buy more trucks. You got my shop is the one they gave me at first. It's a shabby little shack.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you this, Greg. It is the same exact price to upgrade your shabby little shack to 3 bays and make it nice, or you spend the same exact money and you can buy a whole new shop that is 3 bays and it's nice. So that would give you 4 garage spaces. So that's why I bought a whole new one instead of upgrading my first garage. And then I just put a mutt in that crappy garage and said, "You just deal with it there, buddy, until you can get a real name that I can pronounce. You're driving out of shabby town." But yeah,
but
so
you really never
it's
have
the
to
same
go
price.
back. You never really have to go back to that garage. I've never been back to mine since the day I bought my truck.
Yeah, well, you will if you buy a trailer, because they'll deliver it there. And then if you want to buy more trucks, you have to have garage space to put it, or you can't buy the trucks.
But you can put your trucks. See, I'm open. You can put your garages when you buy them wherever you want them, right?
Well, yeah, you just got to go to that city to buy it. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I don't even know how. I couldn't even tell you. I know that my shop is in Reno, and I don't know why. It's just when I started, they said, "Here's your shop." I never even paid attention to that part. It says, "Here's your shop." If you'd asked me a long time ago, "Where's my shop?" until I bought this truck, I said, "I don't know."
Yeah, I picked Phoenix because I only had the base maps. I had California, Arizona, and Nevada, and I grew up in Phoenix, so I picked Phoenix. And my mom lives in Phoenix. I figure she could go check up on a mutt. But
a mutt.
Now I got that Lucas guy driving out of Pecos. That is one thing I will say. I don't want to turn this whole show into truck sim, but think about where you get your second garage, though, Greg, if you're going to hire drivers, because I got Pecos because it's close to here. But there's not a lot of runs out of Pecos. So that guy, he's making really shit money for me. He did one run, he didn't even make $1,000. It's like, because there just aren't a lot of runs out of Pecos. And that what they do is they run wherever you got him. Like Umut's in Phoenix, so he goes from Phoenix out to somewhere, and then he comes back to Phoenix. So he has lots of runs going in and out of Phoenix. But
don't they have some kind of drug mod where you could make some big money?
Yeah,
I didn't say that.
Yeah, I'm close to the border. I should be able to get some cartel runs, and
there should be some Breaking Bad mod or something,
Right?
See, that's why I think it'd be cool is if they had, Kansas City up here in real life. When they opened up I-49, they closed down that Air Force base that I landed at in my flight mod, where I almost hit the train. They tore the whole airport out. It used to be a U.S. Air Force base, and they tore it all out. But evidently, the old runways are still there. But they put train tracks, and there's a train mogul and a truck mogul because of I-49. And I'm telling you what, there is a ton of freight. That old Air Force base has turned into a shipping hub. Because think about where we're at. We're in the center, damn near north, south, east, and west. We're damn near right in the center of the country.
Yeah, but you know the problem with that freight yard and that train track that runs through there, every once in a while you get random Cessnas that almost take out the train signs when they come in and try to land on that runway that's been decommissioned. I can't believe that didn't rip off your wing. I thought for sure. I'm like, he's got it. And I don't know, but that was thrilling. That was thrilling.
That's the beauty of all this VR and gaming stuff is you can do the things you can't do in real life. I loved it that day. I got more hits on that video where I taxied down the street and was Get out of my way. They just stopped at the airport lounge for a couple drinks, and next thing I know,
Yeah, and Gideon's pointing out you can't always move your drivers to different places. I had to move Lamut to Pecos not Pecos, Odessa, so that I could switch trucks with him. We both had to go there and all that stuff, and I think I did, but I don't know. And then I gave him the other truck, and then I screwed it up. He was in the middle of a run when I switched his truck, so I lost money there. But anyway, that's for later stuff. When your company grows, but I would think twice about putting it in a smaller town just because you like the town or something. I should have chose like Dallas or something if I wanted to be in Texas. Even El Paso would have been better than Odessa, but I don't know.
Well, there's a lot to be said for it. So let's. You're right, though. We've been on here about 30 minutes, and we've done a lot of truck sim thing. Although I think a lot of the people that are here watching right now are kind of into that. Don't want to scare away the people that are into pinball and the other stuff that we'd like to talk about. So I'm going to throw it down to Mike, if nobody minds, and let him kind of talk about some of the stuff we talked about before the show that he had lined up to kind of talk about.
Sounds
So
good.
Mike, you got it.
All right.
Well, let's just do this. Let's just move Mike up to the top. Us trucking guys will go down here, and we'll let Mike and the smokers sit up top. There you go.
Yeah, you were supposed to full screen Poe while he was lighting up.
Yeah, well, today I want to talk to you guys about for August 1st. What year was that? Hold on, let me look it up real quick.
11 years ago.
1993. Yeah. So a good game came out called Super Mario All Stars. I don't know if you can see that. My camera kind of sucks. Oh, there we go. There we go. 16-bit Mario game with 1, 2, and 3. Oh, hold on. I'll get it close.
There we go.
There we go.
Right there.
Yeah.
That is prettyful.
So that came out, and I never picked it up until like when was it? A year ago. I bought it, and I played around with the game, and it's nice and all, but for me, I just kind of prefer the old 8-bit games. Even though I'm a fan of the 16-bit era, I like playing the Super Mario Brothers or 2, such as this one right here. I gotta go close. There we go. But yeah, like 2 and 3. And I'm just kind of wondering if, like, towards the audience, do you guys prefer playing the original games, or do you like the 16-bit, All Stars? But it's fun. That's just my thoughts on it. I was thinking, like, well, if I had to choose, I'd just stick with the 8-bit ones. But that one's good too if you grew up during the Super NES era and you like that type of graphics. But I grew up during the 8-bit era. But yeah, I didn't know it was just an anniversary today until I kind of looked it up. I'm like, oh yeah, Super Mario All Stars, and I always remember that being in the rental store and stuff. And me and my friends would kind of look at that. It's like, oh, and usually as a kid, you're like, oh, it's got to improve the graphics, but we're like, nah, we're not gonna go rent that. We played other games like that Ken Griffey Jr. baseball game. That's the one we usually like to rent. So I got into like some sports games like Super Tecmo Bowl and that Ken Griffey. Yeah, Tecmo Bowl was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's what I wanted to just talk about. And
it's really cool that they did that, because it wasn't too often that they would take the time to actually remake games like that, rebuild them.
Oh yeah.
And it's funny that you pulled that out, because they issued that twice in the Super Nintendo's life. They packaged it together with Super Mario World.
Oh yeah.
And packaged that in with the system later on. And I didn't have that copy until a few years ago. And I just saw it tonight down in my game room. If I would have known you were doing this, I would have grabbed it out and brought it out here. I have it sitting in my game room right now.
Oh,
so,
nice.
Yeah, we just bought it just to have for the collection a couple of years ago.
Yeah, it also has a Super Mario All Star, or what was it? The Super Mario Lost Levels. Technically, that would have been Super Mario 2, but
Right.
Japan didn't release it to us because it's a harder game, and so they just got Super Mario 2, which is based off Doki Doki Panic, and which I love. That's actually my favorite Mario game from the 8-bit era. But yeah, well,
Yeah.
speaking also of Derek is the one. So Derek, I know you were asking me, am I going to do another poop simulator game? So I actually got another one, and I'll be working on that. So yeah, for you, since you requested it, you like the poop sims, so I'll bring you one.
Yeah, Derek, if you love poop, you need to go on back about a year and a half ago into Bart's videos and my videos. We challenged each other to the Toilet Kids game. And there's a lot of poop in those games.
Yep.
Yeah, that is true. And then we also played Logger, and the whole game's just a pile of poop. For some reason, some people like Logger. I don't
love
know.
Logger.
Now there's new life into that game, so there might be a new Logger challenge coming up because thanks to you, I got that on my iArcade now. So
Yeah. Here I am
Nice.
teasing Mike, but I put Logger on my arcade too.
all right, and you
I
emailed me the
still can't
ROM.
get past that second level.
You sent me the ROM on Thursday, so now it's officially on my iArcade as well. So
Yeah.
and I just brought up the title screen so far to make sure it comes on. I haven't tried it again, so we'll see.
Nice. Probably maybe has better controls,
Oh no, it's
Maybe.
same controls. Same,
Well, mine
it
was.
does. Go ahead.
Oh, good. Yeah, mine was glitchy on the Pandora, like just the title screen. I remember there was some kind of part of the scene when I made my video that I couldn't see that I could see on your videos when you guys made it. Now I'll be able to see the whole thing. So I'm ready to go. Time for some Logger action.
I think it actually plays better on the arcade than it did play. I was playing it on my other main machine. Was I? I can't remember if it was my main machine or on the at games. But I think it's playing better on there. Still not good. You still have those moments where you're pushing up and he runs sideways, and then you get back under the ladder and push up, and he runs the other way, and you're like, but
we might have to do a high score challenge.
That conveyor belt level, I can't get past it because I can't get up the last ladder.
Yeah,
the last
it's hard.
Gets me every time.
It's hard.
But
yeah,
that freaking Popeye, I can't get past the boat level. I'm getting better scores because I keep punching that bird, but I can't get past it. I don't know, but yeah, but yeah, I played shoot. Now I'm brain farting. What was the game you started off talking about, Mike?
the Mario Brothers games.
Mario.
Yeah. I played those on the original Nintendo, and
Nice.
then by the time they got to the Super and all that stuff, my kids would get them, and the kids would play them. But I was playing. By that time, I built me a gaming PC, and I was getting into flight simming and all that stuff. Kind of like now, I was getting into all that. So I didn't play as much of the console stuff for quite a while. But I played all those things on the original Nintendo.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I love the
Mario.
Mario stuff on the Nintendo Switch. I've been kind of nostalgic with that. I like the online stuff that the Switch has got, where the old Mario games are on. But then I've also got like Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope and Kingdom Battle, and sometimes I just like sitting down and I find those are better to be played, though. Some people disagree with me. I like to play them. I'm kind of like Poe. I want to play that like a console on a bigger screen, a monitor, or TV. Seem to have trouble, probably my age, but some of those little things I can't see very well on that small handheld screen manipulate as well, unless I'm using the Pro controller and So I don't know. I love that part of it. I love playing it on as a console type game. So. Mario stuff's
definitely.
cool. Mario's got a lot of cool, big history there.
Oh yeah, lots of history. Oh yeah, that's all I got covered for on this. That's what I wanted to talk
Mario
about.
2 is my favorite too.
Nice.
Mike, and a lot of people don't agree with us on that. But I was the same with Zelda 2 was my favorite. A lot of people probably hate me for that. And Castlevania 2. And they just were. They were my favorite before years later when everybody decided they hated those 3 games. So I don't know.
Yeah, I grown to like them when I got older and then appreciate for what it was. Before I was just kind of confused with the format and how it was. I was like, oh, it's not like the original game where you go to the boss, you beat it, and then you go to the next level. It's just, where am I going, and why are these villagers telling me like bad advice to do stuff where I shouldn't be doing? And then the nighttime cycle that kind of like drove me nuts and stuff. But like I said, when I got older, it's like, oh, okay, I can appreciate these games now. They're fun. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Gideon said he's got him a Super NES and a NES.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I love the Super Nintendo. Yeah, awesome system.
I think Bart with that dark background and dark shirt and the bald head kind of looked like Sinead O'Connor down there. She passed away recently too. So
she did.
I lost audio.
Yeah, that Nothing Compares to You video when it was just your head. But, yeah, great song. Great song. Did you ever see the original Prince version? Prince wrote that song.
Yeah, I know he wrote that, and I love the Chris Cornell and his daughter's version of that song. I love that version.
Yeah. I'm always everybody's nothing compares to me. The rest of the show, I'm just going to bounce between. These are the only 2 that are going up. All the rest of that stuff, yeah, you can say whatever you want. But,
I had to switch to my headset because I changed the setting on here and I lost my sound for a little bit. So I kind of was sitting there like, all of a sudden I said, boy, those guys are really screwed up. They muted their mics. I said, no, I just disconnected my headset.
Mike was just trash talking for the whole time.
I could read his lips. I could tell.
Bad. He's holding up games, but he was saying, yeah, Greg is a freaking... I can't even repeat it.
A little more organized than I was last week, but I still have my faults this week. I'll tell you what, I'm having some issues. But, you guys hit on something while we were talking. Mike said he was pretty much what he wanted to present. Well, I got some other stuff set up here because I'm going to get into pinball tournament talk here in a minute. Any news? I'm going to move. Let's see. Let's do this. I'm going to move you up here, Bart, so you 2 can talk a little bit about arcade. You guys got anything you want to bring up about what's going on with your systems? What's going on with your backup stuff? Because last time we had a lot of interest in that. What was going on? You guys take it away while I fix some stuff over here. I'll be right back.
Yeah, Poe's got the most news because he's been busier than I have.
Yeah,
you got
finally.
your backup going, right?
Yeah, I waited till after vacation and finally did it. And like a fool, instead of just scrolling down the instruction page and following and reading the instructions, I thought, well, for me, it's probably easier to watch a video, right? And they have 2 videos on there to watch. One of them is Kongs R Us. Is that his name? It seems like a really cool dude, and it is simple to follow his, but he kind of bounced from, okay, start with this, and then he went into doing the Photoshop to set up the page, to do the joystick and everything. Yeah, and then went back to pushing the game. And so I'm bouncing through there, and I'm like, I don't need to know how to do the Photoshop part, so I'm fast-forwarding and going back, and so then I think I messed something up there doing that. And I watched the other individual's video on there, and he was kind of eating sandwiches and stuff, no joke, doing different stuff in his videos. And so I should have just read the instructions instead, but I thought with the way my head's been with what's been going on, sometimes my vision gets a little blurry and stuff, so I'd rather watch a video. Well, and as soon as I read the instructions, I'm like, this is easy. So then I just started pushing games, although I don't know what happened to Popeye. It disappeared off the face of the earth. You sent me the file, I pushed it, and the same thing, it told me that file already exists. Screw you, or it's already there, Now, when I went on that other Discord, and pushed the one they had on there, it appeared. And the only thing that I can figure is he did have a configuration screen. That was the difference in his file from your file and my file. All of a sudden, the game appeared. But it had the button configuration screen and everything. So maybe that's why it suddenly appeared and was there. I don't know.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the game's there now, which makes me... And I was just playing it. I actually paused it to come out here for the show. So I was playing.
Yeah, and that'll be nice when Glenn's deck comes out. We can switch the joysticks to 4-way.
Yeah.
Because I do have that. Now, I 3D printed that one, so I can put that restrictor plate thing on.
Oh, yeah.
I do that for Popeye. And but the other day, then I was playing Time Pilot. I forgot to take it out. That's not good. Time Pilot, you got to have that 8-way.
Yep.
But and yeah, Polo asked about going to that Facts Are Us Discord, and yeah, I've been going there, and Poe obviously has, because you sent Polo the invite, he said, and of course Greg and Mike don't go there because they don't have an iRarcade, so they're not participating.
Right.
Although Greg, if you drive down to Dallas, was that guy in Dallas, Poe, that had a Dragon's Lair iRarcade for $250?
Oh,
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
My sister's in Dallas. I guess I could go visit my sister.
Well, if you could get her to pay for it, that'd be even better.
Yeah.
It was just your birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? That bitch didn't get me anything this year.
I think she owes you. She owes you.
Yeah, $250 for the Dragon's Lair, and the third batch is coming up. They were, I think they're getting ready to ship the second batch. He was on Facebook yesterday. Him and his wife have the second batch all about built and ready to go.
Yeah.
So, and it sounds like he is going to sell more than the third batch, but it's going to be at like $39. And it's going to be whatever he has left over after the third batch. So the price is going up.
Oh.
Hey, Sandy? Yeah, I'm live on a show right now. Yeah, talking gaming stuff, yeah. Hey, there's a game I want to buy down there in Dallas. Could you pick it up for me? You guys are wanting to know. $1,000. Yeah. $1,000. Now, if you send me the $1,000, I'll pay the guy. I'll send it back down to him, and then you can pick it up for me. Bitch hung up.
This is a demonstration of how we know Greg's sister doesn't watch the show. Oh, that's funny though. But yeah, that is true though. I haven't seen if he sold it. Have you seen, Poe? If he sold it or not?
No. Last I saw on there were still people saying what a great price it was, but I don't think anybody was willing to go and pick the thing up. So
yeah,
I'm still waiting for that guy at that restaurant here locally that has that Galaga machine, and I've told him, but he's had so many people. He bought the restaurant that I used to go to that had it, and I asked him. He was on Facebook talking about grand opening of the restaurant. So I got on there and I said, "Hey, if you got that Galaga machine," and he says, "Yeah, it's not working. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it." I said, "I want to buy it." Well, I made the mistake of doing that communication with him on Facebook, and of course, every Tom, Dick, and Harry got on there goes, "Oh no, don't sell that. Gee, get it fixed. Oh my God, I come in there just to play that game." So he decided to keep it.
Oh.
But I have gone in there and played it since then, so at least it's still
hey,
there.
we have a working Galaga now, thanks to Bart. Got a working Galaga on the iRarcade. Was playing that too.
That came from the Discord. I just tested it and made sure it worked, and then sent it to you. Some of those ones on the Discord don't work either. In that Mega Pack thing.
Oh yeah.
Because that's where there were two versions of Berserk in there. And I picked the one that was just Berserk and didn't have the parentheses 1, and it won't boot. It just goes to a black screen. And I haven't tried the second one yet. But
yeah, I need a Dig Dug on there that works for my son to be happy. But I have Galaga on there, so that makes him happy.
So
I didn't play at all yesterday because I did all that messing with it Thursday, and then today I played a little bit. So
you don't have a working dig dug?
no, the one I tried to put on there didn't work, so I need to go back and see if I can find one that works on.
Okay, I think I thought I did have one. I don't know. Now I'm like, did I test it or did I not test it? Because a couple of them I didn't even test. I threw Miss Pac-Man on there and I didn't even try it yet.
Now, if you can't delete them, so they just show up in your menu, whether they work or not, you can't just tell them to go. They're working on fixing that. I understand.
Right? Yeah, they're working on a delete function. So yeah, they just show up there, and then what I've been doing is pretty much anything that I've downloaded that does work, I mark it in my favorites, because then I know these ones work.
Right.
But yeah, I've been just paying so many Popeye and Time Pilot. I'm just every day since I moved that thing into the living room. It's like it's right there. So I play every day. I play it now.
Oh, nice.
So that's a much.
Yeah, I'm really happy to have Popeye on there because now once I finally get to that video, I don't have to play it on the Pandora, on the TV and have that thing balanced on a TV tray or on my lap or something. I can actually play it on the cabinet. So.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first thing I did when I got my At Games cabinet. Was I had to make sure that I had using that coin ops and that external stick. It's the first game I put on there was Galaga, and every other Raspberry Pi I've done with the add-on ROMs and stuff. I've always made sure I've had Galaga. As a matter of fact, I think I've got Galaga on my Nintendo Switch, and I think I've got an Android version on my phone. So nice. I don't go anywhere with that.
You have a Galaga on your little bar top on your bar, don't you?
Yes, yeah. Yes.
Who has a high score on that Galaga on your bar top?
I think it might be OGA.
Yeah, is it OGA? Yeah, that guy's pretty good, I hear.
That's the first machine, the first old game that my son went right for at that arcade when we were on vacation. So he headed straight for Galaga, and then they had a Super Galaga there. Of course, we had to play that too. So,
nice.
Yeah, that's just awesome. That place was super sweet. When I saw that tapper, holy cow, I about exploded. Oh, I couldn't believe my eyes.
That Galaga game that I got on the bar, that one is a arcade 1-up, and they were selling for like $225, $250. And I forget, I think it was, gosh, I can't remember. I think it was either Walmart or GameStop. Had them one over Christmas one time for $99.
Wow!
And that's when I bought that one. I can't remember who that was through. I think it might have been Walmart. And it was free shipping. So yeah, I was tickled to death to get that one. It's got Galaga and Galaga 88 on it, which I never hardly played Galaga 88. Although the sound effects kick ass in Galaga 88. I love the sound effects.
Somebody put that on their arcade. I saw on the Modders page, Galaga 88.
I don't know.
And,
I'm sure I played it at some point, but I can't remember it.
It's harder.
Somebody on the Modders page is putting a At Games in their iArcade. It's a whole different mod. So, there's all kind of different mods going on in that Modders page. Pretty neat. They're doing I don't know how they're doing it. I don't have one to do it anyway. I like the way we're doing it. I think this is pretty sweet. And then the Glenn's deck is going to be pretty cool too. So
right.
I'm happy enough with that. I'm happy with what we got right now. I put more games on there than I probably need.
Yeah, I was telling Kelly the other day, I was laughing because I got all excited and I was going to put all these games and pose like, I'm just going to put like Popeye on there and maybe Donkey Kong, but I'm waiting for Glenn's. And then he sends a slew of pictures to our chat. I'm like, he just put on 3 times as many games as I did.
I knew you were going to see them because I knew you were in bed at that point. And I'm sending this stuff to Mike. And I know Mike was like a Punisher fan too, and I'm like, I'll send them Punisher. And then all of a sudden, I'm sending them like 900 pictures of all the stuff I put on there. I got Battletoads, baby. Yeah, Sunset Riders. And I'm remembering these games as I'm seeing the ROM packs, and I'm like, I used to play this one with my brother, this one with my friend. Yeah, I need that. I got it. It was going to be just the ones that really, really meant something, the ones that I really played. But then I'm like, well, we used to play this. We used to play that. And now I think it's a dirty damn shame that they don't have something for like Spy Hunter on it. But you really have to have the wheel and the pedal for that to be authentic,
But the iArcade, first of all, I think I said this before. It seems like it's a heavier built cabinet, better equipment than the at games, and the beauty I think is, I think you guys, everybody's panicked when the place went under, but I think it's ended up being a better product with Glenn's product on this thing, because now, I know it's not popular and unspoken in the gaming community, but you can go out and get ROMs and put it on there. You probably get a lot more games a lot cheaper. Well, you get them for free. Let's face it.
Yeah, you can get all the AAA titles that you couldn't get before.
Yeah.
There are guys putting some crazy stuff on there beyond what I can do right now, figuring out.
Yeah, they're
mapping
putting other
certain
emulators
things.
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
And running some pretty good stuff. Yeah, Mike said just the other day, if they would have put Logger on there in the beginning, it would have never went bankrupt. It's all about the Logger. No, I agree with you though, Greg. As good a product and build wise, it's great. I love my arcade 1-ups, but build quality wise, the arcade is much better. The sticks, the buttons, the build of the box itself, it's got a bigger monitor. All that stuff is better quality than the arcade 1-ups.
I play
now with the ability to mod. It just increased its potential.
I play my at games. Most of my at game stuff I play with them. I got the Mini Cheap and then the Gamer Pro. The reason I don't turn on the cabinet, and I don't know why, other than I'm a pack rat, I don't want it to go bad. Right now, it's getting one of these things where if you leave it on long enough and it has that screensaver mode, which I like, that's cool. But all of a sudden, you just get a blue screen. And if I turn it off and turn it back on, it comes right back. But I've written them. I've put stuff on their Facebook group about it, and just like typical anything, this is a place where we talk good things. We don't say bad things, or write a ticket to customer support. Well, I've done that before, and all I know is when you turn it off and back on, it comes right back. So, and as long as you're playing, it's just if you let it sit. But I know one of these days that thing's going to turn blue and stay blue.
Right.
It's just bound to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm now playing the reason I got the At Games Legend Gamer Pro is going to be completely obsolete when I get Glenn's deck, because I wanted something with a trackball. And when I get Glenn's deck and it has a trackball and the spinners, so now Tempest and some of those other ones, and they'll be
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, so it'll be nice. Now, whether or not we're going to be able to install them the way we're installing now and use all the extra controls, or if we'll have to use that Viper board, which is fine. I plan on getting that Viper board anyway. Is that what he's calling it? The Viper?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so, but it's
I think the only thing that I would miss, and it's very few games, and Mike knows, Guerrilla War and Akara Warriors use that very special joystick spinner.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the only thing that you won't be able to really emulate.
Yeah, see that Ultimate has the spinners on it, the Ultimate, which I do kind of like that. But hey, changing subjects again, something I'm having trouble coming up with, and I'm going to have to start looking online, is new back glasses, because I did buy the Digital Pinball League started a new week, and I'm ahead of Bart, by the way, just bringing that up as a casual conversation in the latest game. But it's Women of Power Champions, but I didn't have it, so I bought that pack. Somebody ought to be, Digital Pinball League ought to be getting a kickback from Zen, because I went out and bought that pack just because I wanted to play in the league. But I found out I don't have the back glasses for those. And for some reason, I used to find them all the time, and I had a pack that had everything they had so far, but I can't find the ones for that. So I'm going to have to search or make my own. It's not that big a deal. But.
Right. Yeah, I don't know if I have that one. Of course, my pinball table is down for the count, so I'm playing everything on. I actually play it on my truck sim screen.
Right.
if you watch my Star Wars Saturday, I left the camera over here where Truck Sim is, so you can see I got the keyboard sitting right here and the steering wheel in front of me, and I'm just playing pinball sitting here. I'm getting used to that. I used to hate it being in the landscape mode because I was used to playing on my cabinet and my table, but I'm kind of getting used to it. And that droids table I played, I never knew because I always played on my cabinet before. You're moving. You're on one of those the Jawas, whatever their land crawler thing is or whatever, and it's moving through the desert the whole time you're playing pinball.
Yeah,
Driving, and I didn't know that. So Kelly was like getting motion sickness while she's playing. I wanted to say, hey, this Nick Gamer's here. I think he's new. I don't think we've ever seen him before.
No, yeah.
well, I do know. I agree with you. It's a different experience playing it in landscape mode, but
Now I have a different experience. I never played with on a cabinet mode until I went to that arcade, and they had FX2 pinball cabinet sitting right next to the other pinball machine. So that was kind of neat for an arcade to do that, so that you could choose. I think they had 60 games, or I can't remember what it said, games to choose from there. And my daughter found it first. She was playing the Butters South Park, I think, pinball in there, So
FX2, yeah.
yeah. So that was neat. That was my first time getting to actually play that way. I'm like, look at me. I'm just like Greg and Bart. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Bart's right. There is a difference between playing that way, but I don't know. I just love the. I'm getting into the FX. I can't wait till the Star Wars one's got. I think somebody asked earlier. It is the 24th. I looked that they're coming out with the Star Wars and the other pack. But hey, since we're on pinball, I've got a quick start of a tournament. If you guys want to move on to that, I'll bring up the start, and then I got something else I'm going to share on the screen. A little birthday present.
It's Wiener.
Wiener. Whatever. I
That's
don't know
the
password. Here we go. All right, it's tournament time, and let's check out the results from this last. I think that was the wrong one, wasn't it?
Oops.
No, that's right. One last
That's the right one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. All right, it's tournament time, and let's check out the results from this last week. The game was Creature from the Black Lagoon, and once again, Mr. Livewire, 1970, 572 million. Tony's Jorgen, 499 million. Hollywood Polo, 469 million. Boy, the scores were tight, and I only had time this week to do the start. We had we just had some beautiful weather here, and it's got hot again, and I've been outside all week, and now it's hot as all get outs here in the Kansas City area, so I'm sure I'll have more time to play it this week. Anyway, G.Parker with 14 million, so we didn't have many people this week, but looks like we had a pretty good turnout there as far as scores. So
tournament.
Let's get back to it. Let's start a new tournament. I've already picked a table for this week.
Create tournament.
And where did it go? Where did it go? It was up here just a second ago. Oh, Space Station. I'm going to do Space Station. I'm going to do it for 5 days. Private tournament. And G.Parker. Glad that shows up on the screen because I can hardly see the keyboard. It's kind of dark here. I had so much sun coming through there and heat coming through there. I shut the blinds and anyway, trying to keep it cool down here. Create and play. Okay, you want to see how I did? Join the tournament. Let's try to get more people into this week. Have a good one, everybody, and back to the show.
All right.
Yeah, and with that being said, there's your tournament, but I want to share this with you. If you remember, I told everybody that
No.
See, how do I get that full screen, Bart? Yeah, here
My
we
little
go.
pony, my little pony.
Since my birthday was the other day, and I got those cards on the Nintendo Switch, I did purchase My Little Pony. So I'm really excited about this. I think I checked the leaderboards, and none of my friends have got a score on My Little Pony. So,
Oh,
but actually, the unknown gamer was here. Like I said, when I got all my gift cards, and he got in there and he says, "Let's get any pinballs that you don't have." And I said, "Well, the only one I don't have, I'm waiting for the new ones, is My Little Pony." And he had my controller, and he bought it before I could even say no. So I've got it.
nice.
And look at that. There's 250,000. 250,000. I mean,
Look at
come
that
on.
pony all excited up there.
Yeah, what? He just pooped himself up there. I mean, but there's pony poop up there. But anyway, I don't know. So now I can say that I've got all the games on the Switch. Now I don't have. I still don't have this one on the cabinet because Travis doesn't know how to get in the cabinet and buy stuff on my account, but he does on the Switch. So anyway, there you go. That's enough of that.
Nice.
Blood rain. But I have My Little Pony now. And how the hell do I get out of this? Get me out of this full screen mode, Bart. There. Oh, now I got to get rid of the pony. Okay. I'm back. There we go.
Yeah, no, Derek. When you're on the Switch, you can only see Switch stuff. So there's no, you can't see each other's scores on other platforms. Of course, the high scoreboards, you can only see if you make it in the top 100. So for me to play on Steam, and Greg's on Epic, and Poe is on PS5, Mike on PS5, the only way we're going to see each other's scores are if we're in the top 100. Poe and Mike would be able to see each other if they're both on PS5, but then the Switch, you can't see non-Switch players. So
yeah, and you can't tournament. You can tournament against each other in FX3 against people in other genres, but you can't in FX, which is really irritating. I still don't understand it. They say there's some advantage or disadvantage, like any of us give a rat's ass. The other guy's got an advantage.
And what's silly with that too is I've seen people say that have it on, like they'll have it on Steam and the Xbox, and they'll say they play completely different. I can get way better score on the PC than I can on the Xbox, or vice versa. Well, but they can play in tournaments together. So what's it matter if the Switch plays differently? Just let us all play in the same tournaments. And I told one guy straight out, I said, "You're taking this far too serious, dude. It's digital pinball. He's like, well, if you have an unfair advantage, then there's no way we can beat you." And it's like, who cares? It's digital pinball at the end of the day.
Like at the end of the day, if you, like I said, I'm ahead of you in that one league. I say that because I love having fun with you. You've got a few tries late, you get it. But at the end of the day, do I have any advantages or disadvantages in my life whether I beat you or you beat me in digital pinball?
Right.
The only thing that matters is that you have fun and that you stomp Derek into the ground. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
I got my best score ever the other day on a digital pinball table, and when my paycheck came in, it was the same as the pay period before. It was like I didn't get any bonus. My kid didn't win the lottery. I didn't. Nothing happened by winning a tournament on. But these people take it far too serious. We joke around and we want to beat each other and all that, but if Poe has a great game, like right after I come to from passing out from seeing his score, I feel happy for Poe. It's like, good job, Poe. You did great, and I'm going to try to beat him, but these people take it serious.
My phone's ringing, and that might be my sister again. Hang on. Hello. Hello. Oh, guys, guess you'll never guess who it is. See, you guys thought it was the same guy. It's old Poe. So you guys, oh, what? What? Well, all right, yeah, okay. I'm supposed to. Yeah, I know. Well, I'm trying to get there, but we've had a lot to talk about. Okay, okay, I'll tell him. Okay, I'll tell him. I'll let him know. All right, thanks. Bye. Goodbye. Okay, Poe. Old Poe says he wants to talk about Texas Chainsaw Massacre. He says you're supposed to be running the show, and he says all you guys are doing is talking pinballs and trucks and Mario and this. He says I'm sick of your shit. I want to see something about Texas Chainsaw. What the hell is he talking about, Poe?
Well, and I forgot all about it. Now, a few years back, was it Gun Software came out with Friday the 13th, the video game, right? The newer version, where one person is Jason and everybody else are the camp counselors. And Jason kills the counselors. Well, there was a lawsuit involved. They cut the game short. Actually, right now, I think the game's available like for free for everything because they're shutting down the servers at the end of the year. So they came out with Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I saw something about it and forgot about it. It was actually released on Friday. So I saw in one of my Facebook groups, somebody came on there and said, did everybody buy this game? And there was like one person in the comments, I bought it. And I'm like, oh yeah, it was released. So I bought it digitally like Saturday morning at like 2 a.m. So I went on and I tried it out, and I talked with Mike about it like early in the morning too. I said, hey, that game's out. They let, I think it's 3 people can be part of the family. So Leatherface and a couple people from the family can be killers, and 4 people are the victims. And what you do is the victims try to escape and get to freedom, and the other people are the killers. You got to try to kill them. So he went on and tried that out. Well, Old Poe isn't happy with that because Wizard, it's a company made up of ex-employees from Apollo Software, Atari 2600, back in 1983. They made 2 horror games. Back in 1983, they made Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Halloween. Those games didn't sell well because parents were up in arms about these games. So those games are very expensive to buy now. If you want to buy the actual cartridge, there are repros out there. I have them on emulation. So Old Poe played both versions. He made a video about it over which he thinks is better. You can probably guess which version he thinks is better, PS5 or Atari 2600. So, yeah, there's a video clip that he sent to you. Old Poe playing Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, he was mad on the phone. He was using bad words, too. Okay, let's go.
So Texas Chainsaw Massacre just came out for all the new systems like PS5 and Xbox and the PC. Woohoo, guess what? It's not the first one. It came out for the Atari 2600 40 years ago this year. So I tried out the new one, and let me tell you something. This one has you playing as the victim, and guess what? I got killed right away. Yeah, play as the victim. A lot of fun that was. So there you are. I got murdered. And so I tried her again, and guess what? I got murdered again right away. So then you get to sit and watch everybody else play and have fun because you were murdered. Yeah, that's a lot of fun to me, sitting and getting murdered. So there's another flip-flop aspect of the game, you know. You get watch everybody else play and have fun, and there goes your $40 down the drain. Here's my second playthrough. First, you got to try to get yourself free. I mean, you're trying, but don't make too much noise, because you might get murdered, which you will get murdered. There, I got free. Trying to crawl around on the ground. She throws the door right in my face. I'm trying to crawl through on the floor. And we're just 5 seconds into the game here, mind you. I'm on the floor crawling across the room. My belly's hurting. I'm holding my belly. Just got off a meat hook. She closed the door on me. And there's Leatherface. He's right all of me 5 seconds in. You know, that's a lot of fun. That's a lot of fair. And how am I supposed to get away from the guy? Don't even have a chance to escape from the guy. But, and there's some old dude, cut away to some old dude sitting in his rocking chair. cut back again. Run away. So, yeah, this is the new one, and these kids don't even know that there was a game 40 years ago, so... So, I thought he got away from Leatherhead there. Okay, good. Maybe he's on the girl now. So, then they have me pass out. What the hell are you supposed to do now? You're passed out. There's a door there. Maybe I can get through the door. Oh, someone's coming to help me. No, there's another bad guy. He bends over there and just starts to stab me right in the gut. So now, there you have it. I'm bleeding out, trying to get through the walkway, and I'm done. So that's that. Dead and blood. Now here I am, finally I got to play as Leathernuts. And so I'm running through here now. I had played for a while. I was locked in the basement for a long time. I had no idea how to get out of that basement. It was a big giant farmhouse. I finally got out. And I finally did find a victim. Celebrate, I finally killed somebody. So there you are. Victory was mine. Finally murdered somebody. Thank goodness. So after hours of play, I finally murdered somebody. And once you do that, it's time to celebrate. It's time to dance in the street. Now, I played again. Is Leather Buns. There he is dancing. Yay, I won. I danced. I played again as him the next time, and me and the other killers of the family didn't find anybody at all the next time. They won. Now, this is the real gem. Atari 2600 from 1983 from Wizard. And there, see? You are Leatherface, and that's the end of it. Leatherface, there's your chainsaw. You got your fuel. And you're running around. See? You're running around there. Hold on. I have to straighten out my joystick. Straighten out my joystick here. There we go. But it's all straightforward. You're not a victim here, okay? Everybody's got to be a victim these days, and that's the problem with society today. Nope. You are the killer. There's no skill trees. You don't got to build all kind of this and that. You don't got to wait for a lobby to fill up to play. Straighten out your joystick. There. You run through. There's some obstacles, of course. There's some skulls. You can expect that. Some fences and maybe some tumbleweeds. You are in Texas, and that's where the massacre begins. There's a little girl. Okay, I had to fuel up. I ran out of fuel. That's okay. You run out of fuel, that's a life. There's another little girl. Turn around. Turn around, get after her. There, she's murdered. See? 1,000 points to murder her. See? That's all there is to it. 1,000 points each time you murder somebody. Nice little truck in the background, little house back there. See, what's... Oh, got caught in a tumbleweed. See there? Another one. Just saw right through it. Gonna run out of fuel. Careful. Careful. Now, every 5,000 points, you get more fuel. It's kind of rough to do. That's a challenging game. But you don't gotta wait for lobbies to fill up. You see a little girl. You follow her. And she's murdered. There you go. Now, that's family fun on the Atari 2600, 40 years ago, 1983. So you guys, you young'uns, you think that this is something brand new? No. Texas Chainsaw Massacre as a video game has been around from Wizard for 40 years now, and it's one of the greatest games ever. They also made Halloween. You probably didn't know that either. Ahead of their time. You want some fun, don't be the victim. Be the killer. Be Leatherface. That's a chainsaw he's holding. It's not a wiener with weird burrs on it or something. No, it's, that is Halloween. I mean, that is Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And that beats the hell out of the new version. I don't know. You don't gotta wait around for people to play and people all of a sudden bail out. You don't gotta play as a victim. You don't gotta fight over who's gonna be Leatherface. You are Leatherface. Watch out for the wheelchairs there. Watch out for the skulls. That's it. At the end, she kicks her right in the ass. You see that? 4,000. I was so close to filling up the fuel on there. So that's it. Wizard, Atari 2600, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And that's why Texas Chainsaw Massacre for the Atari 2600 is far superior from Wizard than it is for your new systems by that gun. So all you had was your controller from your 2600 with your one button. You didn't need this DualSense controller with 5 billion buttons, your skill trees, your online, and all of that crazy stuff, waiting for lobbies to fill up and hoping that you had your intranet connection staying connected and all that. You weren't the victim, you were the killer, and you got points for killing all the little kids. That's great, and that's what Halloween was like too. We'll get to that one. We'll get to that one, maybe for actual Halloween. Yeah. If you don't like the 2600 version, I don't know what to tell you. It was far superior, in my lovely, lovely opinion. What do you think about it? You going to try it? It's a very expensive game if you're going to get it today, so try emulation. A youngin' to help you figure out that emulation type stuff. Well, that's what I did. I downloaded it because it's very expensive to get an actual cartridge for that now. It's a rare game. It didn't sell well because parents were outraged about these games. But if you like the newer version better, shut up, honky! You like my new shirt? Shut up, honky. Look at that. That's that George Jetson guy. Remember that? He had that neighbor, Archie, and Archie's daughter, Veronica, and son-in-law, Jughead, from that show, All in the Family, and George Jetson would say that. You'd say, hey, Bunker. Shut up, honky! Alright, guys, that's it for that. Halloween on the Atari 2600. Or on the new PlayStations and stuff. You decide which is best. Back to you. I love you too much. Halloween. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I get confused. Shut up, honky.
Shut up, honky.
Yeah, that Halloween game looks cool.
He gets confused. Shut up, honky.
And you guys say I get confused.
George Jetson said that, huh?
Yeah.
If you guys don't watch it, I'm going to go back to playing My Little Pony.
Oh, that was good stuff, though. It was a good
It
video.
was.
Yeah, I got to get more into that new Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It was an interesting choice for them. I don't know if it was about the license or not. I thought maybe they would do a Halloween game, but they went with Texas Chainsaw after Friday the 13th. The Friday the 13th game was a fun game when it first started. And my brother and my best friend and my nephew and I played the heck out of it. The Christmas after it came out over Christmas break, we played a lot of that and really got the moves down for Jason and the counselors. Pretty cool game. And then they came out with Evil Dead last year. It's the same kind of idea, you know. And it's usually 4 people versus 1 or whatever, you know, those kind of games. This one here is, I think it's 4 versus 3. And they actually give you a chance where when I was playing, Derek was watching, Gideon was watching for a little bit when I was playing yesterday, where if you are Leatherface, they give you a chance to switch with people. If somebody else wants to be Leatherface, they'll ask you, you want to swap? Of course I didn't. I was Leatherface, and I was like, well, hell no, I'm not switching with you. I want to be Leatherface. But, you know, you can, if you want to be a nice person, you can switch with them. But,
That's cool.
That was cool. That was cool. I didn't realize that those games had existed that long ago.
yeah, they came out with, well, you know, Atari has that reputation. They also had other adult-oriented games that came out back then. And but the horror games are pretty cool. I've had those ROMs downloaded for a while. I've played the Halloween one. You are Michael Myers, and you're running through with a knife and killing people in that game too. So I'll have to do that one at some point. But yeah, the new one there, the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre is crossplay too. So Derek looked it up while I was playing, and it's on Steam. And there were definitely people playing on PC with me while I was playing on the PS5. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, that's always an option.
It's cool. Let me see. While you're talking, I'll look it up.
Yeah, I think it's $40, I think, for that game.
Well, you're looking at that up.
$59.99, yep.
Well, you're looking that up. I'm just going to bring this up on my screen since I had it. This is that new truck sim thing I bought for the Switch. I thought since I had the Switch, normally I don't have it hooked up during the show, but I had it hooked up tonight. And I just thought, it's pretty. It's got some interesting features to it. I haven't quite figured out how the controls on it yet, but see, left turn, right turn. See, my right turn, left turn signals are working, but I can't figure out how to move things around yet. Anyway, oh, there's an explanation. See, it's got the little GPS like everything else. There, I'm sitting in the driver's seat. Here we go.
Yeah, I watched your video on that.
Yeah, that wasn't
Whoa.
too shabby.
I went too far. Yep. Come on. Where's the brake? There. Turn signals are on. There, finally. I have no idea what's going on here. There's forward and there's reverse. I think I ran into something. Oh, let's just drive around. I don't have a load yet.
Wow. The shocks need to be fixed on that thing.
Yeah, it was. It's had some rough riding. Whoa! There comes Bart. Hell out of the way.
That could have been my truck. I'd plain white in my next
Yeah.
video.
Oh, this guy's smaller. Look at him. Yeah, this is. I'm playing. I took lessons in this game from old Poe. Now I will tell you one thing: using the the Pro controller, man, it is touchy. Oh, look at these people! Look at these people! These people are in deep shit. Oh, a Jeep! Holy shit!
My gosh, can you guys hear that popping sound?
Yeah.
That's
What
the
is it?
wind hitting the side of my trailer.
Oh.
Man, I gotta catch that Jeep. Do you think there's any way I can catch that guy? Is this a Jeep? No, that's a car. That would be cool if I
That's
want to catch
Popo.
it.
It was a cop.
Was that a cop? I should have nailed him. There's that Jeep. I wonder if I can catch up with him.
You've hit like 7 things since that Jeep drove by. They're in the next county already.
That's him. Isn't that the Jeep?
I think that's a Greg.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh!
what's the only thing that's safe is the Jeep. You hit everything on the screen except for the Jeep.
I don't know. Where'd he go? Oh, look
I
at
think
this.
he bailed.
There's an ambulance.
Yeah, that ambulance could make a career out of just following you around.
Okay, here
Oh,
comes
shoot, he's
somebody.
back. Shh. Oh,
School bus.
Oh,
Malachi crunched him.
the
starting to
launchy crunch.
We're stuck like a couple dogs.
Oh, he's pushing back.
Oh, is that a cop or a tow truck?
That's a
Oh,
tow
it looks
truck.
like a tow truck.
There's the Jeep. Boom. This is fun just for this feature alone. Okay, I'm tired. Cruel world. I'm tired. I've had enough. I can't even do that right.
Oh, okay, there you are.
Can't even do that right.
We all float down here.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. Boom.
I'm having flashbacks of when I did that convoy with Derek, because that's the way he drives when he's just trying to drive for real.
That's one thing. I drove with Gideon. I'll tell you what, Gideon, he's a driving son of a gun, Win. Okay.
Yeah, he is.
I'll leave that cop alone here. But look at the graphics in that. Look at that cloud over there.
Nice.
I mean, this is better than PlayStation 2.
Oh man, I was gonna tell you guys. I was reading on the Reddit r/truck sims, and someone had asked about, I don't know, they were talking about cities and all that, and how do they compare to the real cities? And someone put in the comments, it was down pretty far, but there were 90 some comments, so you knew it was coming. Someone put on there, oh, those maps, they're like PS1. It's like, oh, there it is. It's the PS1.
We found the guy.
Yeah. It was so I was gonna take a picture of it and send you guys a picture of the thing, but yeah, this is the type of dude that says this. His Reddit name is Mr. Ray Cyst. It's like, oh,
Oh no!
all right.
Shut up, Honky.
Yeah, shut up, Honky. But yeah, he said PS1 graphics.
Yeah, he needs somebody to get on there and say, "Shut up, honky." Well, I'll tell you what, guys, that's all I had for tonight. We got a pinball tournament started. We talked about trucking. We talked about pinball. We talked about Mario. We talked about IARKs, and
Texas Chainsaw.
Yeah, and I just, to end the show, I mean, what a better thing to see than a guy just ramming a truck into a bunch of stuff on a Nintendo Switch. I mean,
You don't get no better than this. You ain't gonna find content like this on no other channel.
We
Well,
talked
listen,
about how Bart looked like Sinead.
Oh, now we're gonna get another copyright strike.
yeah, you didn't do any music videos for us tonight there, or Mr. Olpo. I'm glad he called me, though. I'm glad he called me, and I'm sure my sister's going to call me here sometime soon.
Yeah, I'm sure she's gonna call you wanting the address where that arcade is, so she can pick it up for you.
Yeah.
I'm sure,
I see
that's
that.
why.
I think we're going to have to make some new old Poe shirts that say "Shut up, Honky" on them after this episode.
Yeah.
Put it on our merch store. You'll find it with all the other stuff on our merch store.
Yep,
Yeah.
You can get your official. Don't you have? Where's your official Nintendo Switch beer holder?
Oh, yeah, there it is.
We'll have to put those on our merch store. There you go.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
Nice.
Right. Dang, look at that. It's like Voltron. Defender of the universe. Oh, hitting everything now.
Nice.
And you said that he said that George Jetson wore that shirt.
George Jetson and Archie Bunker's son-in-law's name is Jughead. Archie and Jughead. He kind of
Jughead,
messed up.
Yeah.
Guys, who's got? I think we'll move to final thoughts, unless anybody's got anything big. I'm
I got something big to show you.
Okay.
We're back to the manscaping.
What is it? What is it? Little Stretch Armstrong? Is that your big thing?
He's here, and he's got his little Tari with him. I put everything close by now, you know. So.
Nice.
I know. So, well, Poe, next week maybe you could get old Poe to do a review on the Barbie movie.
You know, my wife and daughter went to see that while we were in Erie. Well, my son and I were at the first arcade. That's what they went to do. I don't know. We were going to go see a movie, but we didn't. We went to the arcade, so we had a good time.
Cool.
Nice.
And just for clarification, people, Poe he's in the north. He lives up in Pennsylvania, so all you Southerners don't get worried. He said wife and daughter. It's two people. It's not the same person. So people in the South might have been confused there. Just saying.
Yeah, you folks that when you go see your aunt, it's also your uncle. That's also your sister. That's also your niece.
Right. Yeah, I found out the other day I'm my own grandpappy. I don't know how that worked out.
Aunt, Mom, and Uncle Dad.
Right.
Yeah, Mom and Dad were brother and sister. Aunt, Mom, and Uncle Dad. Tight family. All right, guys. Mike, what do you got to send us out of here with? Mike, I'll start with you.
Oh, final thoughts? Yeah, I'm just finishing up that video with you guys in it. Yeah, my friend wasn't able to come today. We were supposed to shoot doing the green screen thing, and then he's not feeling well, so we're gonna just do it tomorrow and then start filming that. That way I can kind of complete. I did the intro and I kind of showed a clip of it, or a picture of it to Poe, showing old Poe's little thing on there, and he was like laughing about it. So yeah, it's coming along great, and I got music in it too. So yeah, I can't wait to put it out. So that's what I'm working on. And what was that other thing I wanted to share? Oh yeah, the Ghostbusters game. I know Chaos wanted me to show that off, so I might put that. Well, I'm going to do the poop simulator, the new poop simulator game. So that'll be the next video for here on the live stream, and then I'll probably do the Ghostbusters after that. So I know Chaos wanted me to show that game, and I'll do that here as well. And that's all I
Nice.
got. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Derek was making a reference to your hat there, I think, Mike.
Oh yeah, Cowabunga. Yeah, Turtles. Love the arcade game. Yep.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, Travis and I went down to the. Well, I'll say that for my final thoughts. Bart, we'll pass it over to you.
All right. Yeah. I don't really have anything specific that I'm doing. I'm just doing more of the same. I will say, though, Greg, I don't know if you got a message similar to mine, but our good buddy Digital Victory, he sent me a text today, and he said, I've been watching you and Greg, and he picked up the flight sim again. He's playing some flight simulator. So
Oh, cool.
we are spreading the sim love around. So I'm going to be doing some more simming and working in some more classic gaming, probably on the iArcade stuff. I'm going to start doing videos showing that. I'm thinking about even trying to do a little live thing maybe every once in a while. Just go live from the iArcade playing
cool.
ROMs.
Yeah.
If you ever want to do something, I mean, I'm sure I'll lose, but if you want to do some kind of high score challenge or something on there, I know, easy enough to put a game on there and have the same games. So
Logger.
Yeah,
Logger.
absolutely. Yeah, I'll revisit Logger. I don't care. I'll lose on that one. I think I did last time. I think I came in last because I just did horrible. But yeah, it sounds like a plan. But yeah, that's my whole thing. I'm gonna stick with the. I've been doing the truck sims every day, one video a day. I'm limiting to one video a day, but I'm putting them out every day at 8 a.m. A new truck sim video comes out, or as old Poe would say, truck stims. But and
I'm way behind. I was on vacation, so I got way behind on your truck stims. I got to catch up.
Yeah, tomorrow's the big special with the Derek and Gideon. We did the convoy. I thought Greg was going to be there, but he was going live. So that's going to be tomorrow's video. So watch out for that. Don't be surprised with my big white truck because I couldn't use my skin mod, so I was just plain white. But I'm behind Derek a lot, so you get to see all of his creative driving. We'll just put it that way. And that's all I got. Up to you, Poe. What do you got?
Thursday night, I think it was. I was on Retro Bliss's channel. He put my interview on with him, along with a few other guys, for his 1,000th subscriber special. And tomorrow, I'm on. I was wrong before. I'm on tomorrow. I'll be on Ballistic Show for his 50th, that Atari show. And like I said, he did that interview July 7th on my birthday, so I really don't remember what I said, guys. Hopefully I didn't say too many bad things about you guys. But that'll be on tomorrow noon Eastern. I'll be working, so I won't be able to be in the live chat probably. I'll be at lunch at some point during that, so I'll try to jump in there. But and Popeye Nintendo NES will be my next video. I was going to try to do some gameplay video today. I didn't get a chance. And I got the last of the disc system games that I ordered from the UK game yesterday. So I'm going to start jumping into some disc system games. And yeah, I got those in from the UK, and they're pretty sweet. You can't really see them, but one of them's a Mario game. It's a 3D Hot Rally. So, and I got one from Japan a couple days before that, and that's the Mario F1 race. So, gonna do some Mario racing on the Famicom disc system. So, looking forward to that. And that's it. We'll continue on with the Popeye series on the NES. Then we'll do the 7800 homebrew, and then thanks to Bart, the iArcade Popeye, we'll be doing that. So thanks to all his knowledge and getting me ready, and I was able to get the laptop going. And yeah, I was asking questions and trying to figure all that stuff out on Thursday. I spent half the day down in the dungeon getting that going. So.
Yeah, excellent. Looking forward to the rest of that Popeye series. Looking forward to it.
It'll be fun. Well, right. I'll just go ahead and jump in and say I'm having a great time. 17 weeks we've been doing this. As you can all tell, we're not really scripted, although we are starting to come up with a little more every week. Seems like we're trying to get together a video put together. Poe's, I appreciated his this week. Mike did one last week. Bart's put some stuff up, and I don't know. We try to make it as entertaining, but I think it's supposed to be more of a relaxed, laid-back chat, talking about anything and everything, and kind of guided by our chat group in here. So appreciate Derek showing up, and looks like Nick Gamer was in there. Say hi to him. Hollywood Polo. I always hate this part because I'm afraid I'll miss somebody, but of course Kelly's here. And I did get a message from. I got a message from on Discord City who's going to be gone to family issues, but
Livewire.
Livewire.
Yeah, I don't want to get too much into his business, but he said he was going to be gone. But he's always jumping in our tournaments, so yeah, I'd say we got a good thing going here. It's just fun. Sit back Sunday night, we get to chat, have a good time, and I just want to thank everybody. I've been having a ball with it, and looking forward to another 17 weeks. So it'll be fun. We'll see how long we can make it.
Yeah, 17 weeks. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. Gideon's also here. That's one that
Oh,
And Possum Grits, you sent it here tonight.
Possum Grits was here. Yeah, I don't know. And yeah,
it's going
Oh,
back
and then
Turner?
Link Cherry.
yeah,
Tree.
Link was
Lake
new.
Cherry
Yep.
Tree.
Yeah. So that's cool.
Yeah, it's good. Well, with that, let me see if I can get back to my work over here. I was watching the chat, and we'll say goodnight. And I got to work on some more intros and outros, but here you go. Have a good one, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Kelp.